Welcome to Hardcore and Shit. I'm your host, Antonio. This week, I'm just living off my win from last weekend on Sunday. I did a Santa Monica Beach Blast race on the other side of the pier in Venice. I came in first. That was really exciting. I couldn't believe that. These two chicks got in front of me, blocked me, and then some other guy got in front of me, blocked me, and I just said, fuck it, and I just took off. Because I kind of had something else to do in mind, something else in mind that I was going to do, but I guess it just didn't work out the way I thought. So, fuck it. You roll with the punches. Doesn't really matter. That's how you roll. That's how you do it. So, talking about punches, my guest today is a rapper from Ventura, California. Zach Meister, HalfWit, a.k.a. Harold Futowski. Let's welcome him, everybody. Welcome, Zach. Welcome.
Thank you. So, I'm not sure how you led into me with punches. Like, what am I supposed to, punch you now or something? Cause speaking of punches, it's HalfWit Harold Futowski. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, and congratulations on winning that race last week. That's awesome,
thanks,
dude.
Man.
That's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, I worked really hard at it. I've been running a lot, 4:30 in the mornings, doing my runs, and then coming home at night after work and just running a little bit more. So. But yeah, anyway, man. So what have you been up to, dude? You still rapping?
I am still rapping. I've been practicing, doing a lot of freestyles and I'm trying to practice my flow because I want it to sound as good as possible. I haven't been doing a lot of recording and a lot of shows. I do have a show coming up on June 21st in San Diego at the Brick by Brick is what it's called, and it's at a midget wrestling show. It's micro championship wrestling. Yes, and wrestling. It's not actually my set. It's my buddy King Shem's set, but he's splitting the set with me and his other friend Diastro. We're all kind of just doing a bunch of songs there together. Nice. And it's gonna be 20-30 minute set. It's gonna be fucking great, dude. I'm so excited for that. And then in August, my buddy King Shem is going on tour, and he's taking me with him, and I'm going to be doing songs on his set also for that.
Fucking A, man.
I don't have any of my on shows lately because I fucking hate the producers in Ventura County. I mean, not the producers, the promoters in Ventura County. And I don't hate them. It's just the ones that I know. They're all super cliquey. They're all they only get their friends and their close friends, and they always have the same 5 people. There's a few promoters in Santa Maria that I respect, but they're kind of similar in the same way where it's always the same 10 people, but all those artists are great artists. No disrespect to them. I want to give a shout out to Cynical, Abstract Intelligence, Quest. I want to give shout out to blah 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 90 Heads, Noventa Cabezas. I love them. They're great. Shout out to all those people, no disrespect to anybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
That's fucking badass, man. Look at that, man. I went to see this guy with Kitten at a show at this abandoned building called
the Abandoned China?
the Abandoned Golden China Restaurant. Seriously, dude, we're driving through the day, you get off the freeway, that place looks abandoned.
Yeah.
But we went at night, and this place is just amazingly, full and lively, but yeah, we went to go see him. Oh, dude, it was great, man. I'm a fan of HalfWit, man.
Thank you.
Zach's a good friend of mine. He's, I've known him for years. We acted together also. We've been in class together, acting class. So, this guy's legit, man. This guy does his work. He works hard at what he does, and it's a lot of fun to hang out with him and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, dude. So, what were you like? Actually, what led you into rapping, dude?
All right, so funny story. I used to kind of listen to a lot of rap, and I would kind of try to learn their lyrics and stuff like that, just for fun. It was mostly how people sing in the shower. I would rap in the shower.
Nice.
But so one day, me and my buddy Simon, who ended up going by the name of Critic once we started a rap group later on. But we were hanging out at my buddy Gabe's house, and because I went to school in high school, I took filmmaking, and I had a group with Travis, Gabe, and we made videos together. And we were at Gabe's house waiting for Travis to show up, and Travis shows up finally, and he's like, "I just stabbed somebody," and then passes out. Like, turns out someone tried robbing him, and he like stabbed the dude in the leg, and like was in shock. So he ended up like, it's fine. It's fine right now. I'm checking the battery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. No, he stabbed some guy in the leg because like the dude tried to rob him, and so he was like in shock and like passed out, so we couldn't work on the video that we wanted to work on. So what ended up happening is my buddy Gabe pulled out his keyboard. He's like, "I want to make a beat, and then you guys are just gonna freestyle to it." And me and my buddy Simon were terrible. We were just fucking awful, but we did it anyway, and it was fun. And ever since then, we never really stopped. We constantly like freestyled all the time.
Nice.
And then later on in high school, me and some friends were in this class called Conceptual Physics.
Right.
And that teacher was hot as shit. Shout out to Miss Hunt. You're hot still.
Nice.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. But we decided we were going to make a band called Conceptual Lyrics. Or actually, it was just called Conceptual, like, at first.
Yeah.
And we were doing it because, like, we were, like, we all had, like, high school crushes on this teacher.
That's great.
And, it was gonna be kind of like one of those, like, ska punk band type things.
Right.
But, like, more punk than ska, because none of us have a horn section or know how to play any horns or anything like that. But the problem was, all of us I was a terrible drummer. My friend was a terrible singer. Our other friend was just a decent guitarist, and then our one buddy, who now owns a comic shop, shout out to Arsenal, he was just like, "You guys aren't very good musicians," so he left the group.
That sucks, man.
No, it's fine, because then what happened is after that band kind of like broke up, the band members who didn't really know how to play instruments all that well at the time kind of got together, and then Simon was there, who became Critic. We all just like were freestyling one night. We're like, let's just keep the name Conceptual but add lyrics to it and be a rap group. And then we made Conceptual Lyrics, and our first song we recorded in filmmaking class was called "We're a Joke." And
Nice.
And yeah, so like it just kind of snowballed out of there, and like then we ended up like getting shows, and like me and Simon ended up doing more serious stuff, and then more serious members joined, and some of the people who like were more just joke like ended up leaving over the years and stuff like that. We ended up breaking up, but that's how it all started.
Dude, fuck, man, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, my first rap name was MC Chicken Sandwich. Yeah.
See, dude, it's like it's really, I really think it's really cool since I've met you. It's really cool that you're not afraid to just be yourself.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's something I really admire about some people. There's a lot of people that just say that they're themselves, but really they're just
like a parody of themselves.
Yeah, like a parody of themselves. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just afraid to be themselves because they're afraid of what people think and stuff like that. Who gives a shit, man?
No, I.
But yeah, dude, so like what were you like as a kid, dude?
What was I like as a kid? I was a curious little shit. Okay, so like there was a lot of things that I just didn't understand. Like one time, like some kid called me a goober, and I didn't understand what that meant. So I remember going home to my mom. I was like, "This kid called me a goober. Like, what's a goober? Like, is that a bad thing? Like, should I be offended by that? Like, like she's like, yeah, blah 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 blah." And then I remember like, I was creative. Like I used to like love building with Legos and all that kind of shit. I used to my mom always said that I had an old soul, quote unquote. I did the finger quotes for people who are listening. And I guess that just meant that when I was young, like I could like hold conversations when I was little, like forever. I could just talk about shit and just like talk people's ears off. Blah blah blah. I also was kind of dumb about shit. Like, there was things that I didn't really understand. Like, I hit my friend in the head with a baseball bat, not really realizing that would hurt.
No shit.
Yeah, well, okay, so we had a water fight with, so it was my neighbors, and I grew up in Oregon for, like, 5 years. Because I was born in Ventura. I lived here for 3 years, and then we moved up there for like 5 years, and then moved back like a year or two.
Where'd you live in Oregon?
Cottage Grove.
Cottage Grove, no shit.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Right
It was
on, man.
a little redneck ass town.
Yeah,
I loved it. I still love it. It's actually a beautiful place. People are weird up in Oregon. I mean, people are weird everywhere, but I think California is. I'm just so used to California, so when I go to like Oregon, like it's just like I have this story about I ran into a red Mexican. It was a Mexican dude, but he looked like he worked in a cornfield and had a mullet. And it was just like, I swear to God, it was the weirdest shit ever.
A red Mexican.
So that's just like an example. You would never see that in California. You never see a Mexican with a mullet in California. You know what I mean? Like that's like some like Judd Apatow movie shit. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like.
That's so funny, dude.
But yeah, so like.
Wow.
Yeah, I was kind of a little shit when I was younger. I never really got in trouble. I just, like, didn't understand, like, cause and effect very well. So, I would try things, and then, like, when something would happen, like, you know, like, I would learn from it immediately, but it was one of those things, like, I did a lot of things not understanding, which is why, I guess, HalfWit is such an appropriate name for me, because, like, I'm not, like, completely stupid, but I do make stupid decisions until I figure it out. You know what I mean?
Right. So when you lived up there in Oregon for a while, were you living with your mom and dad?
Yeah, my parents were still together at the time.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
What's your mom like?
My mom's awesome, dude. She's like the greatest woman in the entire world. I can't, now I feel like I'm quoting Eric when I was listening to Eric, because he said, like, my mom was the greatest, the nicest person. Everyone thinks that about their, maybe not everyone. I know some people that hate their moms, but, like, anyone who loves their mom thinks that same thing. But my mom is a great person. She's done so much for me that I'll never be able to pay back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your mom's really cool, man.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I've met her. I like your mom. Your mom's really chill. She's really nice lady. What about your dad?
My dad's cool. I get a lot of my humor from my dad, and I think, like, a lot of my musical inspiration from him also, because he used to be in a really weird-ass band.
Yeah, what did he do?
He did vocals and guitar.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So he was in a legit band?
Yeah, it was called Psychotic Symphony, and they're really, really weird.
No shit.
Yeah, they're strange. I'd have to show you them sometime so you'd understand. But they have like a music video on YouTube that was like, it's actually like they were in this movie called Bad Channels. And in that movie, they had like a whole like part, because it's weird. There's like an alien. The alien takes over a radio station and then uses songs to like get girls all hypnotized and then like capture them and put them in little jars. It's fucking funny, but he was one of the bands that was used to like capture some nurse at a hospital.
Right.
They all dressed up in costumes. There was one that was dressed up as a nun. There was one that was dressed up in like the Chuck E. Cheese like suit, but then had like a weird like head on, like a baby head. Yeah. And then my dad dressed up as a cow. And it was like it was funny. They were known as like a circus, and in L.A. they were known as like the tallest band in the world or some shit for a while, or not in the world, but the tallest band in Hollywood, because they would wear like stilts sometimes and like
shit.
Yeah, like weird shit. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, this was like back in like the 80s, not 80s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. Like really early, before I was born, basically.
So you were talking about how when your parents were still together, so they're divorced. How long they've been like separated?
Shit, since like 2001 or 2, something in there. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, because I remember we moved from Oregon from my dad when my brother was like 2 years old.
So your dad's always been in Oregon?
No, my dad was born and raised in Ventura. He actually was raised like just like around here. Like this house like actually belongs to my grandma.
No shit.
Yeah, so like he didn't grow up in this house, but like after like I was born, like he lived here for a while, and then we moved away, and then we came back, and like
Yeah.
But we've only, I guess, like it was probably like 96 or 97 that we moved up to Oregon, so he's probably been there since then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then we moved away from Oregon in like 2002 or 3.
But he stayed up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you go visit him?
I did. I visited him. I try to go up once a year. It doesn't always happen. There were like every now and then there's like 2 years or 3 years that I don't go up. But I went up in November, and that was really nice to go see him. And I also have a lot of friends, and like my cousin lives up there now, so it's like there's more reasons to go up there.
Right.
Not that my dad isn't enough of a reason, but you know, like I just
definitely.
You know, there's twice as much incentive now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You have any brothers?
Sisters? I do. I have one brother.
No sisters?
I used to have a stepsister, but then my dad divorced that bitch. She was a fucking
Cunt.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was a cunt.
No shit.
You're putting it nicely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't know if I was supposed to use that word.
No, I mean, if you're in England, it's fine, or Australia.
Oh, really?
Australia and in England, people use cunt like it's the word brother or some shit like
It's
that.
a compliment.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is like
complimenting the lady.
Well, unless they call you like a dumb cunt or something.
You,
like
ma'am,
that.
are a cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Then, at least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't want to be like stereotyping the English, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
British. Do people in England prefer English or British? I don't fucking know, dude.
Who cares?
Yeah, whatever. Same shit.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, man. So what's your brother like? Is he completely different from you?
Completely? No.
No?
Different? Yeah. He's cool. I love my brother. He's actually really awesome. He's really nerdy. I'm nerdy too. He's not so much into like music as I am. He did guitar for a little bit. Don't really like. I don't think he really wanted to do guitar seriously. I think it was more like a hobby for him.
Oh shit.
I tried getting him into like DJing or like rapping and stuff like that. He just didn't really care for it.
Right.
He's into his video games, his computer. We both play like Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons together. Like we both like tabletop games a lot because, well, he likes video games also. I can't stand video games anymore. I can't play them because they're all online games, and I hate I hate people who play
like
online.
That Fortnite thing?
Yeah, fuck Fortnite,
God,
man. Oh god, I can't stand that game.
Yeah, people talk about that a lot. I don't know what the game is. I'm too old for it.
Yeah, dude, it's not like fucking like the old school.
It's not like Mario or Super Mario.
Nintendo 64 shit. That was my shit, dude.
Yeah.
64 and the GameCube was kind of my era.
GoldenEye and Metroid. Prime.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how old I am.
I know. When my friends and my brother try to show me new games, I'm like, this shit's like trash. This shit's trash compared to the stuff that we grew up with.
Yeah.
I mean, you had like the best era because you had like the Super Nintendo also.
Oh, dude.
I was too late for that, you know what I mean? But at least I got to experience the 64.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and anyway.
What'd you do in high school? Like, did you ever play any sports? Like, do you ever like?
I did, but not in high school.
What'd you do?
I actually played soccer for like a year and a half or 2 years.
Shit.
Yeah, and then I played basketball for like a year.
No shit.
I
What'd
did.
you play in soccer? What position?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they gave me positions, but then I just chased after the ball anyway.
Okay, so what about in basketball?
I don't know positions very well in basketball either.
So you just stood there with your hands up and like, oh.
No, I wasn't the best at basketball, but there was a few times that I got the ball and like tried to make the shots, but I never actually made the shot. You know what I mean? Like I never like got it in the hoop during an actual game.
Right.
I played it though. I had fun. I got tired of it though. I also did karate for a little bit, but I got tired.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, okay,
Karate.
not karate, taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Really?
Taekwondo. I did that for a little while, and like apparently.
How'd that work out?
Apparently, I was really, really good at it.
No shit.
That's what they said, but
And you stopped?
I stopped because I wanted to just play video games.
No shit.
And the GameCube had just come out, so I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quit. I got the GameCube and the PlayStation 2 for Christmas 1 year. Excuse me, for 1 year, and I stopped doing sport activities.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because of the video game.
Yeah, because of video games, dude. I was fucking addicted to like Super Smash Brothers, fucking.
Oh, dude, my Smash Brothers.
Pikmin, Luigi's Mansion, Jack and Daxter.
Hell yeah.
That shit, like I was just addicted to it. It was my shit for years.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
So, I met you in acting. What made you get into the acting?
So I did filmmaking for like 3 years in high school. It's an elective class.
Right.
I just elected to do it every year that I could. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, you couldn't do it as a freshman because in freshman year you had to do everyone had to do like this computer class. So it was called like technology in the digital age or some shit like that. And that one, I didn't like that class at all because like I thought it was super redundant because I spent so much time on the computer anyway. It was all like common knowledge to me, except for Excel. I didn't really understand how to use Excel still, even after that class. But so I elected to do filmmaking 3 years in a row, and I got really into it. I probably should have taken drama class, but at the same time, I thought drama class was for gay kids, for gay kids and like women at the time. I was like, I ain't taking no drama class.
Yeah, fuck that.
But I did really well in that class. I have a lot of really funny videos from that. I mean, some of them are really crap, but like they're funny for like what they were. And then I didn't do anything with film for a little while, and I was dating this girl, and like her brother needed help with a video, so I helped them. And then uh, they were like showing the video to their grandparents and their friends and stuff like that, and like their grandparents were like, "Oh, you should do acting. You're like really weird."
No shit.
Yeah, they said that I was really weird and creepy, so I should do acting. So
really weird and creepy.
well, the character I was playing in his video was like really weird and creepy. So they
Okay.
said I did that really well, and I was like, "Thank you. I'm gonna look into it." So I started looking into it, and then I'm really bad at like I've said I don't know how to do some things like when I first start them. So like I asked for help looking around for like acting schools, and like my mom was like, "Yeah, I heard about this James Franco acting school."
So last week, the last podcast was with Eric Strong, and we talked about how we met at Studio 4.
Yes.
I met HalfWit, Zach
At
here,
Studio 4.
At Studio 4 also.
Yes.
So we're all sort of like within the group.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I didn't meet Eric until Lola's, but Studio 4 is where I ended up going. I did the morning class. And like, what was it, like 8? It started like 8 or 7.
Yeah, 8
a.m. I had to fucking get up because I live in Ventura and that shit was in Burbank, so I got up at like 6:30 every day.
That's dedication, people.
Yeah,
dedication.
I mean, it was difficult. I liked it when they moved it up to 9 because I could sleep in that extra hour. I was like, yes. But anyway, I started going there like every day that I could. That I think it was like twice a week, wasn't it? The classes were twice a week. So I would go to those like all the time, and I tried really hard in that class. It took me a while to pick up how the Meisner technique worked because I just wanted to I thought it was going to be more improv-like.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed that it wasn't. It's just I was expecting it to be more improv, so it took me a while to catch on how Meisner actually worked because I kept trying to throw improv shit in there. As do a lot of people, I noticed. They make up their own little stories and then hold on to it for too long.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that shit was fun. I enjoyed it, and I kind of miss it. Kind of. I miss the classes. I don't miss getting up super early and driving to Burbank. I don't miss that part. But I do miss the classes, and I do miss some of the people that I met there. I had a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
That's basically what I got to say about that.
Was it cool?
Yeah. It was enjoyable. I'm not really sure what else to say. Fuck Studio 4 though, they suck. Lola's is way better.
Really?
I think Lola's is hands down. Well, I mean, I didn't like any of the other teachers there.
Yeah.
I liked Brian.
Yeah.
Brian was a good teacher, so like when Brian left, I went with him.
Yeah.
You went with him too, so you can't deny that.
I can't deny it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Rapper.
Actor. Yeah.
Dude, does everything. This guy does sound. What did you do? What did you do when I first met you?
Okay.
When I first met him, he was doing this stuff for like sound, like festivals or like.
I was working I started working with this one guy named Ron as an intern for a while. He was teaching me how to run audio boards for concerts, and he was teaching me how to do like filming stuff because he got me a job, like a small intern job kind of thing. Though it ended up being paid, but for this thing called Alert the Globe, and what they did is they wanted to make like a big Facebook kind of, but for musicians, artists, cooks. Basically, it was just like a Facebook to be able to put together concerts and festivals. It never really picked up because the dude kept wasting money on stupid shit. But and he like would just like egg things on. There was 2 different Rons. There was Ron, my boss, and then there was Ron, my other boss. My other boss, he was kind of he was like a blonde woman at heart. Ditzy as shit.
Shit.
Yeah, he was super ditzy. And one of those people that said that he loves everything, even if like it wasn't good. You know what I mean? Like, great guy though. No, nothing wrong with him. So I started doing that. He was teaching me audio, and then I got full jobs at Lunars and SMI. I was doing that for a while, and we would do like festivals. We did like the wine and food festival over at fucking Seasucky, and
what was that like?
That one was great. I really liked doing the festivals. They were fun. The Music Under the Stars was really fun.
What was that like?
That one, I enjoyed it, dude. Like, I mean,
What did you do? Like,
I did.
Was it? I mean, did you get to enjoy the festival also?
Yes, we got to set up the. We got to set up the audio, mic, everything. Like, it was only really super busy for us. Like, like during setup and after the show.
Right,
But like
right.
during the actual show itself, I got to like just walk around and listen to it, and I had to like listen to it and train my ear to like hear the bass and the treble and like. And because we'd have to go around and be like, okay, we need to add a little bit more percussion to it, so we go to the soundboard and turn the percussion up or down or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like that, and we would just learn how to do that and get the best sound out of it. I'm not gonna say I'm professional at it, but I did pretty well for a live audio setting.
Yeah.
I eventually left those jobs and got a job working for Techborn at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel.
No shit.
Yeah, that one was probably
Wow.
my better of the ones. I had the best pay, and it was the most fun, and they gave me the most responsibility.
Yeah.
And all the guys that I worked with were great. Like,
What'd you do there?
Audio, yeah.
Yeah.
I ran the audio boards and pretty much set it all up like a boss, and then I'd get drunk, and then tear it all down and go home, and get drunk and
Yeah,
do it
get
the
drunk
next
at
day.
the Roosevelt. Yeah.
I'm not at the Roosevelt. We'd like during a break, we would go to like Hooters or we'd go to Buffalo Wild Wings. And
Oh,
just
really?
get like
Really?
shots there
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then sometimes I'd sneak off because it was super like slow or like everything was like super fine. I'd sneak off and go to the liquor store and pick up a couple those shots because I hung out with you too much.
Oh yeah.
And I'd pick up those little as you're holding one. I'd pick up some shots.
Jim Beam maple shot.
And I'd get kind of drunk when I was not drunk enough to where I couldn't manage anything, like I was like tipsy or anything like that. But like I had a good time. I was partying pretty much. It was a fun job. They ended up losing the contract though, and then they got liquidated, and I was out of a job for like a year, and that was whatever. But
So you were out of job for a year. What did you do during that time?
I worked on music and trying to perfect my skill more. I got super depressed during that time, so like I also did a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
I just got really drunk and really high during that time.
Why did you get depressed?
It was like being out of a job, having no money was just depressing. You know what I mean? Like not really having a good income, like a real income, and just kind of like relying on my family to give me money. You know what I mean? Like and then having to pay them back later.
I see how that's depressing.
Yeah, it's super depressing. So and not just that, but then I would just like I was buying just like big bottles of liquor, and like not doing anything except for getting drunk and playing card games with my friends. I just get super drunk and high and then just play card games and kind of like forget about shit and wasn't doing anything responsible or serious.
But you don't get high anymore, do you?
I don't smoke anymore.
You don't smoke anymore?
I do edibles.
You do edibles?
I do edibles, yeah. Yeah, I do that.
Shit.
It's been 2 years since I've drinking pretty much though.
Oh really? You don't drink no more?
I quit drinking. Yeah, no, I quit drinking November 2016.
Wow, November 2016.
So okay, I guess it'll be 2 years this November.
Wow,
but
that's good for you, man. No drinking.
Yeah, drink up to that one.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Mm-hmm. I do miss it sometimes. I do miss it.
What, the drinking?
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh yeah, I do miss drinking sometimes. I miss smoking too, but at the same time, it's just like, I have more motivation.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because I just had a problem with drinking. I was drinking like a fucking a bottle of every day. Like I was going and buying the cheapest, biggest bottle every day that I could, in like a 99-cent like fruit punch like Shasta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would just fucking drink it every day like that.
Yeah,
I was drinking like that. You know what I mean? Like I was drinking like homeless people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a wino.
Yeah, like a wino.
With your one foot on the curb and the other on the street.
You know, like one day I'd be like, oh, I want some Vitali, and the next day I'd go and get a cheap bottle of Bacardi. You know what I mean? It was like that. I had to switch it up between the two.
Right. I hear you, man.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's really tough.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, but at least you got through it, right?
Yeah,
well,
no,
I mean,
totally.
at least you look happier. You look.
I am.
You look like you're on a mission.
I'm on a mission from God.
Yeah,
no, but I am. I'm trying to get stuff done. Save money.
Exactly, man. Your head's on straight.
I like to think so. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So music, acting, everything.
Yeah.
what motivates you now? What motivates you to get up every morning now to do this?
Making money.
Yeah.
I want to make money. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the business side of things when it comes to music. I've been trying to work on promotions, trying to research. I'm working on getting the name HalfWit trademarked. So I've been working on that.
Oh, shit.
Been working on coming up with good ideas for business cards because I want a business card that's simple, but I don't want it to be too abstract and like look too fancy.
Right.
But I don't want it to look like garbage either. I want people to take it serious. Working on the trademark still, which has been taking a while because like they keep having me jump through hoops and having them give them like $200 or $300 at a time. Like, you need $300 for us to process this, and $200 to process that, or $300 to talk to this lawyer, or something like that, or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, as all the stuff that a trademark would or LLC or whatever would go with. But yeah, doing that, trying to commissioning. I'm commissioning for artwork and new production, other things like that. Shit, like I've been trying to work on some. I've been saving up because I was working with this artist for a while, but it's been really slow because he's been really busy, and I've been like not spending my money wisely because I've had so much of it lately.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, because after that year that I wasn't working, I got a good job, and then I got an even better job now.
Oh, yeah. So now, I remember you told me you were working at Vaughn's, right?
I was doing that.
So now you're working at some pot shop.
Yeah, I work at a dispensary now.
At a dispensary now, smoking all the inventory.
I don't smoke the inventory. I smell it. I sniff it and
make sure it's still good.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I feed it to my dog. Make sure he gets high. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't give the weed to my dog.
Hoping that'll grow that extra leg that he needs.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he's one of the things that keeps me going because I love this little guy.
Yeah, that dog is fucking badass.
Yeah, he's super awesome. He's basically my son.
Yeah, he's great.
My family. I basically my goals in music and acting. Oh, speaking of the acting stuff, that movie, that James Franco Future World movie that I was in, like just came out like yesterday.
Oh, really? No shit.
Yes, it came. It was like
is it on YouTube or something?
I don't fucking know, dude. Like the trailers on YouTube and the covers out and it premiered.
You mean that one where those chicks were like naked? And
yes,
like yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
You showed you the pictures, right?
No,
I'll have to show you pictures today, and the trailer after this is all done. But,
okay, show the trailer.
Yeah, but fucking that came out like Friday night, like it premiered in Beverly Hills, and the only reason I knew about it is because remember, like, what's his name, like, Alon or whatever.
Oh yes.
Alon, he was in that, and he posted about it on Facebook, like, oh, it's premiering in Beverly Hills like Friday night, and I was like, what the fuck, like
in Beverly Hills? What the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna show it on a building or something?
I don't know. He said there's a movie theater in Beverly Hills or some shit, like some fancy bougie movie theater, and I was just like, what the fuck, like. I really wanted to go, but I didn't know, like, after I was like, oh, I was in that, like, when's it playing? He just stopped talking to me.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, like, he was just like, I'm not gonna tell you. He's like, I don't want you to show up and steal my thunder, like always. But,
yeah, well, I'm wearing my Ninja Turtle, like, spiky
fuck yes. That guy's, he's nice, but he's a fucking weirdo.
I like Elon, man.
Yeah, I like
Elon was fucking great. He was great.
Yeah, I remember doing some videos with Rachel Sharp and him and, like, Vanessa.
Rachel was fucking great.
Rachel's awesome. Love Rachel. Miss you, Rachel. Come back to Hollywood. Yeah. It was fun. That's my experience with him. But yeah, dude. Like, I really want to see that. I hope it comes out on like Hulu or something, because it's not playing in movie theaters.
Oh, it's not.
It's not. No.
Wow.
I mean, it might, but I haven't seen any actual like. I haven't heard anything about it from anyone else. So
really?
I don't think it is.
Maybe they're just not telling you.
Oh, my performance was that good. No, I'm just kidding. I just hope they didn't cut me out of it, because there was one scene where the camera goes right by me and I'm like holding someone down on the table, because he tries touching one of my hose. Yeah. No, because I played the hungry hustler, and like I owned like a bunch of hoes there at Lovetown, which is like owned by Snoop Dogg, and like I go up and I tell some guy he has to give me money. There's no lines, but I'm like doing like that. I do the little finger like money thing,
great.
and then I snap and I point like my guys and my goons like hold them down to the table, and I'm just like doing like some dirty look, and like as I'm doing that, the camera like goes right by me and like looks at me and shit.
Dude.
Like. I hope they didn't cut that out because that was a great part. And then the rest of the time I'm like dancing in the background for like 13 hours straight. Like
no shit.
Maybe it wasn't 13 hours straight, but it was from like midnight to like 5 or 6 a.m.
No shit.
Yeah, I was just Yeah, it was funny. They had me like dancing with these like half naked like really hot girls, and like. I would just be like, no, nothing wrong with that. But it was super awkward because I'd have to dance. I don't know how to dance for shit, but and neither did the girls, obviously. And we were just like dancing to no music.
Who cares, man? They're naked.
No, well, they weren't completely naked.
Really?
The ones that I was dancing with weren't, but they were like
topless.
No. The only reason I call them half naked is because they were in like there was a lot of skin. They were like almost in like bikini-ish type things.
Really? That sucks.
That sucks. Yeah, that's terrible.
It's showing snatch or tit or something.
And they should have. You know, some girls got paid like $500 to do like crotchless panties and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking hey, dude.
Yeah. So anyway, fucking. It was really awkward dancing for a long ass time with no music, and we couldn't say anything or make any sound. Right. So like it was just like being super quiet, just dancing, yeah,
just moving around.
No talking, no music, no nothing. There's mosquitoes everywhere, nasty ass bugs and shit like that in the desert. Like
no shit in the desert.
Yes, it was fucking freezing, dude. It was so cold, and I just like dressed like a homeless Jim Morrison. It was fucking funny, dude. Like,
a homeless Jim Morrison.
Yes, a homeless Jim Morrison.
But he always looked homeless.
Yeah, but like imagine his clothes are even more raggedy and like he's been sleeping in a gutter. You know what I mean? Like there's dirt all over him and shit.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Shit was hilarious. I loved that. I met some really cool people on that.
Who'd you meet?
My buddy Chris Black. So Erica's the one who invited me on that thing. She's like, oh yeah, they're doing this. We need some extras. I think you'd be great. Erica.
Erica.
Erica, yeah. So she invited me, and then she's like, oh, I have to go do something. So you drive this one guy in the car, and it was this dude named Chris Black. And he turned out to be a rapper also.
Oh no
and
shit.
we were driving talking about music and we were sharing songs together and stuff like that. And he got some really cool songs and I showed him some of my songs and like we were talking about collaborating. I still want to collaborate with him. We just kind of lost connection for a while due to some, we both had drama in our lives, whatnot. But we lost connection for a while, and then yeah, so the entire time we just hit it off like immediately. He was like my best friend the whole trip.
No shit.
Because we both rapped. We both both smoked scope, which is tobacco mixed with weed. He was like rolling the joint. He's like, "Is it okay if I put tobacco in it?" I was like, "Thank God," because all I did was smoke tobacco mixed with weed at the time. You know what I mean? Like
you're like, "Oh my God, finally somebody who
someone who gets me." Like.
Someone who understands.
Yeah, so that and then we would drink. So like the entire time, like when we were waiting for because we do a wardrobe, and then so we'd be at the hotel hanging out for a while, just getting high and like starting to drink. Then we would go do wardrobe and hang out at wardrobe for a while. Once everyone was done, so we started wardrobe at like 6 or 7 o'clock, but we didn't actually start filming till like midnight.
Oh my God.
And then what we would do is. We'd get like real drunk and stoned and like freestyle with some random because there was a lot of locals. Like there only like a third of the people there are actually from LA, and then like everyone else was like a local from like fucking Brawley, and then people down there like said I looked like Michael Jackson because I have my hair down and I was wearing the fucking the Lennons, the round like Lennon glasses I always wear, and then I had like my one glove that I used to wear all the time. My fucking
I remember that glove.
Yeah, that glove smelled like shit after a long time, so I stopped wearing it. But like it smelled like fucking dirty diaper in that glove, so I couldn't wear it anymore. But people said I looked like Michael Jackson, and I was like a rock star down there. So a bunch of the chicks were like super into me, and fucking I didn't get laid down there, but like a lot of them were just like they wanted to talk and like dance, and like I kept hearing like Erica would be like talking to some of the girls, and then I should come back and be like, that girl says you're really cute, like go get with her.
Oh, she was fucking hooking it up.
She was. Erica's
a pimp.
Dude, she is. Erica's the coolest.
She was fucking hooking up.
If you hear this, Erica, I love you. We gotta work on some stuff. I'm sorry I had to blow you off so many times because I had some car issues. But
Erica's fucking great.
yeah, she's awesome.
I like Erica.
Yeah, Erica's cool as fuck.
Erica's always been really cool to me. Yeah, she's really a really cool broad.
Yeah, she is.
I like her.
Totally. But yeah, like, yeah, I feel like a rock star down there. It was like my 15 minutes of fame without actually being famous. You know what I mean?
A, dude.
It was cool. Yeah. And then I met Method Man down there, and I took a picture with Method Man, and he was like, "We look like a rap group," and I was just like, "God damn it, we could be.
We look like we could be a part of what was it?
The Wu-Tang Clan."
Wu-Tang Clan.
And I really wanted to be like, "Yes, I rap. Let's rap some." And he was just, but like, I didn't also want to like go like and be like a fucking like, you know, I didn't want to make an idiot of myself, you know, because. I don't know. I was just embarrassed of it at the time, but I did rap in front of a lot of people, and like with me and Chris were like freestyle and shit. Like we got like not like a big crowd, but like we got some people like, wow, that's really cool. You know what I mean? Like, which is always fun. That was good. I had a great time on that. I hardly slept at all. Like we'd go back to the hotel after that, and I would just like continue drinking and like smoking.
No shit.
Yeah, it was pretty much like a party the whole time. Like,
yeah,
I didn't get paid, but they gave us free hotel, free food. They paid for our gas to go up and down, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like I just basically got paid to party.
So in the desert, what desert?
We're down. We stayed in Brawley, which is like Calexico, like Mexicali-ish. You know what I mean? Like kind of near Slab City and that dead lake that like nothing actually lives in because it's like a man-made lake that got all like sulfur out or
fucked up and shit.
It was so it was in that area.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that place looked like the hills have eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's like broken down buildings everywhere. Like fucking creepy ass shit.
Like fucking Chernobyl.
Like if I wouldn't want to be down there by myself somewhere because I feel like I get like butt raped by a mutant and they'd be like, "You make me babies, you make me babies." Yeah, that's how I felt like down there. You know what I mean? That was an awesome experience. So I can't wait to actually see that movie. Other than that, I got casted as the main villain in this pilot that hasn't been done.
Oh, no shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
for what?
Okay, it's called The Dead Sullivan Show. They're still working on it.
Okay, so but network or TV?
They're trying to get like a streaming
movie?
contract.
Oh, okay.
They're working on it, so it's not like super official.
So what are they called though? What is their company called?
It's called like Chubby Buns Incorporated or something.
Chubby Buns?
Yeah.
Porno, maybe?
No, it's. I mean, I wish. I mean.
That'd be fucking badass.
That would be sick.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So basically, like, there's. It's. I don't want to give too much away, but imagine. There's this. Like a news reporter. He dies, goes to purgatory, and I'm like the gatekeeper at purgatory, and I have like a TV in my stomach, and like my name's Igor, and they want me to sound like fucking
Igor.
What's his fucking face? I forget his name, but they want me to sound like this. You know what I mean? Like they want me to talk like this all the time.
dude, no, that's the fucking Igor.
Yeah, but I forget like the actor's name anyway. Because they don't want me to sound too Igor-esque. They don't want me to sound like Transylvania. They just want me to have like his natural.
Oh, you mean like
accent.
Marty Feldman?
No, I'd have
to.
No, not him. I forget the dude's name, but I'll show him. Like Peter Lorre or something like that. I forget his name, but anyway, so they want me to be like. Basically, I'm like the main antagonist because like I'm the reason why Dead Sullivan like dies and like is there and like I'm supposed to be like I'm basically one of like the top 5 actors in it. So
nice, man.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Yeah. So I can't wait to start filming that again because we did like casting and like promotional like photography and stuff like 6-7 months ago maybe. And then a lot of the people that are working on it are like volunteers and students. So it's been super dead during the actual school year.
Right.
And we're gonna start again during the summer. But they bought like they got the script finalized and all that other shit, and they've been working on getting money and all this stuff. And then they bought a studio for us to work at. So like, yeah, I can't wait to start filming that. Like that's gonna be great. Hopefully that actually goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
No shit,
yep.
Dude. Look at all this shit, man. Fucking things are happening. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, slowly.
but surely.
Yeah, I mean I hope they get it on Netflix. That's what I'm like really hoping for because
Right.
I mean at least a season on Netflix would be sweet. Like that would tight butthole as workaholics would say. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited for that shit. I'm excited for all the shows coming up that I have.
Okay, so you talked about the San Diego show. What other shows other than San Diego are coming up?
Well, there's that tour that my buddy's going on that I'm going to go with him on in August. It's going to be like 2 or 3
Okay,
weeks.
so he's touring. Where is he going to go?
All the way through California. Like, not all the dates are booked, or like officially, but like it's supposed to go all the way up from like California, a couple stops in Oregon, a couple stops in Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Colorado. I think Colorado maybe, or it was
Do
either.
you know where he's going to stop in Oregon?
It was either Eugene or Portland. They're trying to decide on like which day they're going to book for it.
Eugene and Portland.
Or not maybe not both, but one or the other.
Oh, really? One or the other.
Yeah. So.
And what about Washington?
Probably Seattle or somewhere closer to the border. Not exactly sure about that either. Like, not all the days are completely booked. Like, they're still booking it because it's not till August. So, it's not going to be like some.
So you're going to be taking off.
Yeah.
So August.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to be like a huge tour or anything like that because we're all just kind of like I'm not going to say we're big artists or anything like that, but like imagine like a bunch of golden like a string of the Golden China shows. It'd be like it's going to be like that kind of tour, but either way it's still going to be like
dude, it's still going to be big.
Yeah, still be on the road with a bunch of fucking musicians and my friends and like fucking going up to different places and getting my name out there, you know what I mean? Even if it's not like
dude. Exactly, dude.
Yeah, that's the point. So I want, I'm hopefully going to have more T-shirts made by then. Because I'm going to be commissioning someone for new T-shirt artwork, which is I'm really excited for it because the last T-shirt I have is just like an album cover, but I want like actual like artwork specific for a T-shirt that like covers kind of like how this is a little bit.
Yeah.
I want it to like cover
a square?
up. Like, not I don't want it like to be a full square, but I want it to like kind of like go out like you know what I mean like.
Right.
I want it to look like it's meant for a T-shirt and not for an album cover.
Crow or something.
Necro. Yeah, I'm writing a Necro.
Pokro.
That'd be a cool rap name. I'm gonna change. My new name's Pokro, man.
Pokro.
Yeah. So that's just gonna be great. I'm super excited for that. Other than that, like I'm struggling getting stuff because I really want to find like a manager or an agent.
Yeah.
Or something like that, but I struggle with finding
so
that
a manager, an agent for
either music or acting or both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If someone's good enough to do both those things, then that'd be fucking tight butthole, as workaholics would say. Love that show, by the way. Yeah, so like that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to work on the business end of things because like I've come to this realization that I could keep making like really dope ass music, or at least what I think is dope, but the problem is I do like really lyrical music. I don't do like that. I don't do like that radio or party type songs. So like my music doesn't sell itself. I really have to like pitch it, and I have to come up with merchandise for it, and I have to come up with actual ways of promoting it because that stuff doesn't sell itself.
Right.
Like it used to. Like it's mostly like old cats and people who are really into like the lyrics. Like a lot of the music nowadays that's on the radio, like that Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Like nobody's listening to that shit because because it has like good lyrics. People are listening to it because you get drunk and drink a bunch of lean to it. And
nobody gives a shit when they're sober.
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, like it's the type of music that people listen to in the background and still talk over it.
Yeah.
Like I make the kind of music where like you don't talk over it. You listen to the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like that's what I do.
It's meaningful.
I like to think it's at least not meaningful, but I try to be clever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, oh, dude, what's this fucking guy saying?
Yeah, I want people to actually listen to the song. I also want to do like songs for like mosh pits because I like mosh pits a lot. So I want to make music where people will mosh and like jump around to it.
Yeah, I enjoy mosh pits.
Yeah, but that's the kind of music that I want to make. You know what I mean? Like hardcore music and fucking stuff that's like thought provoking and like that kind of shit. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing right now. Like I do have songs that I'm writing and working on slowly, and I'm trying to collaborate with people, but it's hard for me to collaborate nowadays just because it's just I don't like doing what other people want to do. I like doing my own thing.
So does your family back you up on this? Like they're supportive?
Yeah, they are supportive
They're
of
supportive?
this. Yeah, I mean, my mom's always said you need to get a real job. Get
Oh, really?
She doesn't actually say it like that, but that's how I hear it in my head.
What?
Get a real job.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I hate chocolate.
Chocolate.
I hate hip hop. No, she's supportive enough that she helps me out with a lot of things. But like she's always said, like I need to have a real job and income to support me while I'm doing these endeavors.
Yeah.
My only problem is working also takes away a lot of time from the things that I could be doing musically.
Dude, you know what I mean?
It's just how it is.
That's a woman's fucking.
Oh,
That's a woman's like sound of reason, man.
Yes.
You gotta have money to coming in if you're gonna be doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
Folded arms.
Hate your mom. No, yeah, that's just how it is.
But yeah, man, that's how it is, man.
Yeah.
But as you grow older, you start to realize I do need money coming in if I'm gonna do this bullshit.
I've realized that a long time ago. It's just,
know?
yeah, no, it's absolutely true. You do absolutely have to have money to survive in this world and support yourself. And honestly, like I've put a lot of money into music, and I'm gonna be putting more money into music because like it just having to promote yourself is a big thing, especially if you don't have someone helping you promote it, or if your music doesn't sell itself. Like that Gucci Gang kid, I was watching some interview with him and J. Cole yesterday. He was just like, I've been rapping for 2 years, and then like all of a sudden I just blew up and became famous, and I was just like, fuck you, like, you didn't have to do anything except for say a bunch of stupid shit on the track, and the people were just like, yeah, woo, Gucci Gang, poopy brain. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What about your friend Nathan? What's that guy doing?
He's, so how about them Dodgers?
Yeah. Oh, no shit.
No, he's doing all right, but he's just always on that Facebook drama. I love the guy to death, but like he's on that Facebook drama, and like he's been spending more time doing rap battling and like freestyling like live and on the strip. But he was doing really well on the strip, and then he came out here to Hollywood because they banned live music on the strip.
No shit.
Vegas. Yeah, so he came back to Hollywood.
Motherfuckers, did they?
Right? Yes, they did.
Yeah, some fucked up shit.
And so he came here to Hollywood, and he was struggling out here, so went back to Vegas, and then he's struggling there more, so now he's talking about coming back to Hollywood. I really hope he figures this shit out, because he's actually an incredibly talented artist.
Yeah.
The only problem is I'm a recording artist, and he's become more of a battle rapper.
No shit.
And I don't like battle rap.
You don't like battle rap?
I don't like battle rap.
Why not?
I'm bad at it. I'm bad at battle rapping, for one.
You'll lose.
I mean, I might lose, but a lot of the times I do.
But you'll get good shots in. Yeah.
The way I look at battle rap is it's like boxing.
Yeah.
And like boxing, you don't go below the belt.
Right.
My problem is I go below the belt because I make a lot of really fucked up music. So I end up talking about like murdering their children or raping their wife or something like that.
Shit.
Well, I'd probably say I don't want to say stuff like that in a rap battle because that's dirty. But like I probably would say
fuck it, dude. Right.
Well, it just comes to this point where like I'd say something insulting, we'd end up fighting. So my look on it is like if I have beef with someone, I'd rather just box it out.
Right.
If it really comes to that.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to talk it out, but if we have to, I'll just box it out instead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that's the last resort to me. But
So
I'm not really big on battle rapping. Plus, there's this rapper named Immortal Technique, and his philosophy I steal his philosophy, and his philosophy is battle rapping is destructive to the culture. It's destructive to the culture because it pits people against each other and creates beef and creates splits between things, and it creates cliques. He's like collaborating with other artists is creative and helps the culture because it brings people together.
Right.
It takes people who are fans of this artist and people who are fans of this artist, and they share amongst each other. It's something where they have common ground because of collaborating, and that's kind of my philosophy on it. I would rather work with an artist than fight with an artist.
Right.
And that's just I take that to the heart, and that's like I roll with that. You know what I mean? I did try doing a battle rap collective for a while called Verbal Ventura Rap Battle League. Didn't go anywhere. We didn't have we set up battle rap. Nobody showed up.
No,
Not even the battle rappers showed up.
Really? Whoa, where was this
It
at?
was supposed to be at a park. We were gonna have a barbecue and shit like that, but it just never happened.
No, so no one showed up.
No one showed up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, not even the food showed up.
No shit.
No.
That's some fucked up shit.
I'm just kidding. We had like burgers.
Fuck that
me and a
food.
couple people saw
Fuck
burgers.
that food.
Yeah, fuck that food. No, it was just whatever. And ever since then, I was like, I'm not really into the battle rapping anyway. So
Really?
yeah, so he's done the battle rap thing, and like he's like his whole philosophy is, if you can't battle rap, you're not good. And my philosophy is just like, my philosophy is like, to each their own. If you think that, then sure. You know what I mean? Like he's like, you can't say that you're better than me if you can't battle rap me. And I was just like, well, like I haven't heard you put out an album yet, so...
Yeah.
You hear that, Nathan? Put out a goddamn album already.
Oh, damn, that's a challenge.
I've spent hours helping you make like a fucking 7-song mixtape, and you didn't do anything with those songs. You put them up and then deleted them. That's insulting to me.
That's a challenge. Check out my new gear.
Oh my god. No, I love fucking Nathan, dude. If you ever hear this, Nathan, fucking I love you. You do your shit, man. Fucking put out a goddamn record already, though. I know you can fuck people up on the.
You got a Insane Clown Posse poster on.
I do have an Insane Clown Posse poster.
Yeah.
Yes, I
like
do.
them? Yeah.
Okay, so I like all their really old shit.
Yeah,
I like their first 4 or 5 albums a lot. I actually don't like their very first album. The first album actually sounds like shit. I don't know. The first 2 albums I don't like. I respect it though because it's their original shit. I don't like it though because I just think it sounds like a Cypress Hill ripoff.
No shit.
Their 3rd, 4th, and 5th album are my favorites by them though, and they do this other group called Dark Lotus, which I love Dark Lotus, and they have other artists on their record labels that I actually like a lot.
Right.
I love the thing that I like about Insane Clown Posse the most is that they're super hated and they still did it. People hated them all the time. People still hate them all the time. They still made money and they still do it. And I like their business model because they have like endless supplies of merchandise. They have like hundreds of t-shirts, hundreds of gear. They have fucking pins, posters, fucking things like banners. They got fucking everything. Then they also put on their own fucking music festival where they just put all underground artists on.
Yeah.
And like I respect their business model basically. Not just that, but they also did a lot of good things like charity for autism and all sorts of really cool shit. Like I respect them as people a lot. Like I will not say that they are the best artists though. I'm not going to say they're my favorite artist. Like, if you gave me, like, a top 10, they probably wouldn't be in it.
Oh, really?
No, I just respect their business model a lot. Like, I look up to it a lot. And like, I will say that their weirdness has influenced me, and I did consider myself a juggalo for a long time, but I still wouldn't put them in my top 10 because it was more so the people that they worked with and the things that they'd done that I respected the most. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I also have friends that are beefing with them at the current time, so like I kind of like I rock with my homies, like because I'm not like super tight friends with them, but his name's Gmo Ski, and he's totally dissed Violent J, who's like the main half of ICP, and like he dissed Violent J, and like it became this huge split between a bunch of shit, and like I rock with Gmo, you know what I mean? So like. I'm on Gmo's side of this shit. Plus, I think Gmo, like, if I was to say who's the better rapper between Violent J and Gmo Ski, hands down.
Right.
Yeah, Gmo Ski, hands down, is a better rapper. I like music, and I support music, and I respect music. And I like, gotta say, Gmo, hands down, is a dope fucking rapper. Love ICP, though. I'll rock a Hatchet Man any day.
No shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on, man. Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. So, we're here in Ventura. What do you like to do out here when you're out here? By yourself?
By myself.
Just to relax, man. Just to relax when you're out here.
Masturbate?
Yeah?
No, I do masturbate a lot. For all you folks out there.
All right.
For all you women out there who need...
Woo! Hey, this guy is the guy for you, man.
Alright, anyway, I play D&D a lot. I play Dungeons & Dragons 3 nights a week.
No shit.
Yeah, and then I play a tabletop war game called Warhammer, and basically you build models and you paint them and then you put them on a table and like you have like an army and you fight each other with another army.
Nice.
It's like sci-fi and fantasy based. I love that shit because it keeps me sharp and I always have to think about new ideas and strategies and stuff like that. It's like, did you ever play like StarCraft or Warcraft 3? Or at least see them? Like
StarCraft, no, but Warcraft, yeah.
Yeah, like the original ones where you control like an army and stuff.
Yep.
It's like that. It's totally like that, but like on a tabletop.
But you just do it yourself.
Yeah, you do it yourself, and you can like choose like you can put like tanks on the field. Like I play armies of just all tanks sometimes, and then I play like armies of foot. So I do that. Like that's what I do like in my spare time. I do nerdy ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to unwind.
What?
Just to unwind and get away from all this other shit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like just to like escape reality a little bit. That's what I do for fun.
Yeah. What about the chicks, man? How you doing with the chicks?
I mean...
But you got a girlfriend, though, right?
I mean... it's kind of up in the air. Like, we're constantly on and off. She'll probably hear... She might not hear this, because I have her blocked on social media.
Nice!
But I blocked her...
That's how you do it.
Well, I mean, she pisses me off, dude. Like, a lot. Like, and we're always, like, off and on. because like she just like gets super on my nerves and like I break up with her, but then also at the same time like she's loyal and she won't leave. So like I guess that's worth something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she pisses me off, man. Like I can't stand her sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean I don't know if we're actually a relationship or not. I don't really know what we are. I don't like putting a label on it because it's so volatile.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like she'll piss me off and I just want to leave. Like I don't want to be in a relationship with her sometimes. Like sometimes I do. Sometimes she's great, but like you know like 80% of the time she pisses me the fuck off.
80% of the fucking time?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, man.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's hard to get rid of her because she won't leave, and she just like
it's hard to get rid of her.
She does.
She's like that roommate that won't leave.
Yeah, but I mean, she also does a lot for me. On like sometimes, not a lot, but
Right,
like
right.
she does things for me. Like if I get sick, she'll take care of me. So it's like it's hard to like
You know what I mean?
throw
Yeah,
someone out like that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because no one else is gonna do that for me.
Yeah.
It's
always that one. It's like, dude, this chick's like taking care of me.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, she's also not very fun. That's another reason.
Really?
Yeah, no, she's not very fun at all.
Why not?
She doesn't like doing anything fun.
What do you mean?
She doesn't like being fun. She doesn't like partying. She doesn't like being a nerd. She doesn't like fucking listening to music. She likes listening to music, but only like the same 10 songs that she likes.
Oh, really?
Like she just isn't very fun. Like she likes to eat and like cuddle and like she doesn't like watching movies. She doesn't like TV. She doesn't like anything. She literally doesn't like anything.
She doesn't like to do.
She likes to talk shit about. She likes to talk shit about people and gossip.
She doesn't like to do anything.
She doesn't like to do anything except for like eat, sleep, and gossip.
Not like, you know.
No, like she hardly likes to do that.
Really?
No.
No shit. That's fucked up.
No, that's another reason why I'm
fucked up shit.
No, it's like I have to like fucking like convince her like I have to like buy her shoes or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's why sometimes I'm like I might as well just date a hooker.
You should.
I should. Oh
you
my
should.
God.
It's the same fucking bullshit.
There's a lot of reasons why I'm kind of just like it's like I don't like putting a label on it as a relationship because I don't really know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. No, I get you, man. Wow, man. But how long have you been on and off with her?
Over 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Over 2 years.
Over 2 years. Yeah, I remember meeting her as Lola's, right?
Yeah, I brought her to Lola's one day because she was like, I want to act. But she didn't actually want to act. She just wanted to follow. She wanted to follow me around and see what girls I'm talking to.
Yeah, girls, right?
Yeah.
You know, the all the chicks with dicks at the fucking Lola's.
Oh my God, there was like 3 girls there, and like no, at first there was like 5 or 7 somewhere in there, and then they all left except for Jenna. Except for Jenna.
Why, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's why. It's just a bunch of guys.
Bunch of guys.
Just
a bunch of guys.
Bunch of dudes, man.
Yeah. No, I know. She's a weirdo. Anyway, yeah.
No shit.
Yup. That's her in a nutshell. That's us in a nutshell. Love her, but I don't know if I could fucking do it, man. I can't do it.
You can't do it anymore?
Anymore? I haven't been able to do it for a long time. That's why we're on and off.
Oh, no shit.
Well, like I said, I can't get her to go anywhere, so it's not like, what am I going to, like, I got to get, like, a restraining order to make her leave, and I'm not going to go that far. Like, she's not that bad. I just can't stand her.
Yeah.
But I also have a hard time standing a lot of people. Like, I'm bad to be in a relationship with.
Really?
I am.
Really?
I'm very bad at it.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm bad because, I'm kind of a flirt, so I flirt around a lot. Like, not necessarily meaningfully, but, like, I just do. I always have. I also just, like, if I'm not getting what I want out of a relationship, then I don't really want that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
Man. That's how it always is. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
It's whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's a really good talk, man.
Really, anything else?
Yeah. How you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Feeling good.
You feel like you need to get anything else out?
No.
No?
No, I mean, not unless you have anything else to ask, but no, I don't really have anything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, off the top of my head.
Let me see. Anything else to ask? I don't know. We're talking about the acting,
The music.
you growing up, music, your mom, about your dad.
Yeah,
you talk to your dad every once in a while.
I do. I try.
You try to go see him. What do you do out in Oregon when you go out there?
Well, he lives like in the fucking like mountains, basically.
Yeah. No
so
shit.
I like to walk around up there.
Yeah, we lived out there.
I like to walk around the mountains. He has a gun, so we go down to his shooting range because he has a lot of property. So we go to his shooting range and we fire a couple off. That's always fun to, I like using the machine guns. He's got some really cool machine guns and sniper rifles. I'm a terrible shot with the sniper rifle though. Yeah, I'm really bad at it. My hands are too shaky for a sniper rifle. The machine guns are always fun. He also has like a silenced pistol, which I have a lot of fun with because I played a lot of GoldenEye growing up.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely. Target practice right there.
We just like talk a lot. We spend a lot of time like hanging out and eating and just like talking because we don't see each other that often. So like it's nice to just sit there and just talk and watch movies and shit.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Yeah.
Last time I went up there, like I went to a couple of the pot shops because it's legal, and I got like some edibles and stuff, and I got really high with a couple friends. My cousin lives up there, so I hung out with him. We had like a late Thanksgiving up there, which was really nice. I do have other friends up there. Next time I go up there, like I want to, because my dad has like quads and dirt bikes. I want to go to like the fucking dunes and like ride again.
Oh, the four wheelers. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've gone riding, so I really want to do that next time I go up there.
I remember riding on a quad.
Yeah.
When I was out in Oregon with Kitten.
Yeah. Did you ever do the dunes?
No. Our friend lived out. Oh God, I forgot what the name of the city was. He lived out in. But he had his own little little dune in the back.
Nice.
He built his own little hill and stuff like that for his daughter.
That's awesome, dude.
So we used to ride through it.
Yeah. We used to do a lot of riding in the dunes, and like that shit was a blast, dude. I used to have a lot of fun with that. Like my buddy lives out in Reedsport that I grew up with. Him and his sister, and he's got a wife and a kid. I missed their wedding. I'm super sad about that, but I want to go out there and go riding with them again. Like that's what I want to do next time I'm out there. Yeah, I'm super, that'd be really fun. I want to do that either later this year or like early next year.
Yeah, fucking A, dude.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I remember that, man. Yeah, your dog reminds me of him because he's missing a leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so your dog, three-legged dog.
Oh, if your friend up there is missing a leg.
It reminds me of my friend because he's missing a leg too.
Your friend's a three-legged dog.
No, but he's missing a leg.
No, yeah, that's fucking funny. That's cool, dude.
So it's like he should have this dog.
He should.
He's missing a leg.
No one else can have this dog but me. This is my dog.
Oh, that's your dog.
This is my dog.
Yeah, it's off limits.
Yeah, he's off limits. He's my son, dude.
Oh, look at him. Yeah,
awesome dog.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. Oh yeah, You feel good?
I do. I feel great.
I feel great too. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely, man. All right, man. We should stop right here, man.
Sounds good to me.
Because we talked a lot. We got to know HalfWit. We got to know my friend Zach Meister.
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy. If you ever see him out, really tall, skinny guy with long hair. You'll know who he is when you see him. Really cool, man. He's really down to earth. He's who he is. He doesn't hide behind anything, man. He's exposed. He's 100% legit. It's all fucking good, man. It's great, man. And I'm really glad that I know him. I'm really glad that he's my friend. He's just a really cool person, man. And you guys, if you see him out there, just say hi to him, man. He's not gonna say no. He's not gonna fucking turn his head at you and look the other way, man. He's gonna fucking talk to you because he's just really fucking cool, man. But yeah, definitely, man.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Hardcore and shit, man. Fucking A, dude. Great episode today, man. Great talk. All right, man.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. All right.